I want to fight him very badly. I want to hurt him. Doesn't matter if he won that fight or not. Doesn't matter. We need to fight. He talked very bad things about me on my girl Instagram DM. So this is totally personal. I feel angry just to hear his name. So we need to fight. We are young. We're gonna be online. So I'm gonna do my best Saturday. If God give me the victory, because He knows and He controls everything. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get the victory, and I'm gonna call his name. Doesn't matter if he win or not. You know, this fight just will not happen if he retire.
What kind of things was he messaging her?
Huh?
You said he was sending messages in her DMs.
Do you remember? Yeah, dirty things, you know, like, man, you man is, huh? Yeah, you should look for better man, something like that, you know?
In the fight game, trash talk is normal. It hypes the crowd, sells tickets, and builds legacy. But sometimes it crosses a line. Sometimes it gets personal. And when that happens, it's no longer just about titles, rankings, or paychecks. It's about respect. This is the story of Paulo Costa, Khamzat Chimaev, and a DM that turned a professional rivalry into a grudge match. Before we dive into one of the most explosive UFC rivalries right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a story where the drama hits outside the cage. Trust me, this one's wild. Recently, Paulo Costa sat down ahead of his upcoming UFC fight and revealed something shocking. Note about his training, not about his opponent Roman Kopylov, but about Khamzat Chimaev. He said, quote, "Khamzat messaged my girlfriend with very bad things. This is personal. I feel angry just hearing his name. Let that sink in." This isn't your usual fight week drama. We're talking about one fighter allegedly sliding into another fighter's girlfriend's DMs, the kind of thing that turns pre-fight hype into an actual war. So what exactly did Khamzat say? According to Paulo, the message is very disrespectful and suggestive, telling her your money's weak. You should look for a better one. Costa didn't hold back. He called Khamzat a coward for going behind his back and messaging his partner instead of confronting him directly. He said, "Why message her? Why not message me? That's not what a real man does." These words aren't just heat of the moment. Hype, they're raw emotions. Costa's voice wasn't just aggressive, it was heard. In MMA, trash talk has boundaries, even if they're blurred. Fighters attack each other's skills, fitness, even families sometimes. But messing a rival's partner crosses a whole other boundary. It's not just about the fight anymore, it becomes personal, primal. Costa ain't chasing rankings now. He wants to fight Khamzat because he feels disrespected as a man. And when Simeon fights with personal rage, it's not strategy that drives them, it's an emotion. And that can be dangerous for both men. Since his loss to Sean Strickland, Costa says he's returned to his old style. Wild, aggressive, unfiltered, hecklims. He's no longer playing the cautious, defensive fighter. He wants to finish. He's chasing knockouts. So imagine that version of Paulo Costa, angry, emotional, and focused on revenge, going head-to-head with Khamzat, one of the most aggressive fighters in the UFC. Costa says, "I don't care if he wins or loses his next fight. This fight needs to happen. Unless he retires, he can't run from me." That's how personal this has become. Let's talk about Chimaev. The Mon is undefeated, has steamrolls opponents, and he loves to stir the pot. But this time, has he gone too far? If the allegations are true, it shows a side of Khamzat that isn't just bold. It's reckless. Trash talks hold build rivalries, not ruin reputations. So the question is, will Chimaev respond? Will he deny the claims, or will he lean into the villain role and make the fight even bigger? Dana White, are you listening? This is the fight to make. Forget rankings, forget titles. This is old school UFC, two warriors who legitimately don't like each other. A fight with emotion, intensity, and consequences. Paulo Costa has already said he's going to call out Chimaev after his next fight. Win or lose. And if Khamzat beats Dricus du Plessis and becomes champion, then we have something even crazier on our hands. A grudge match with gold on the line. Imagine that promo. He disrespected my family. Now I take everything from him. When rivals get personal, they draw more attention. Think Jones versus Cormier. McGregor versus Khabib. They become storylines, not just matchups. And Paulo Costa versus Khamzat Chimaev is heading in that direction fast. But there's a fine line between hyping a fight and starting a war. The UFC knows how to sell bad blood, but fighters have to carry that energy inside the cage. And if Costa's emotions explode, this fight could end in a brutal fashion. Paulo Costa wants blood. Khamzat Chimaev lit the fire, and now we wait. Will the UFC make it happen? Will Chimaev respond? Or will this remain the most personal fight that never happened? One thing's for sure, when trash talk hits home, gloves come off. And respect is on the line.